Hello and welcome to the 12th edition of the Meyer Memos. Today is November 11th, 2022. On Monday, November 14th, we have a district math leadership cohort meeting from 4 to 5:30 in the Oak Grove Elementary Media Center. Tyler, Aaron, and myself will be attending. Tuesday, November 15th, we have data meetings for grades 3 through 5. The schedule is as follows: grade 3 from 8 to 8:15 in room 300, grade 4 from 8:15 to 8:30 in room 307, and grade 5 from 8:30 to 8:45 in room 114. Wednesday, November 16th, we have an ISST meeting at 8:05 in the conference room, and we have a swim meeting that's virtual at 11. Thursday, November 17th, I have a principals meeting from 11 to 12 that's virtual. Friday, November 18th, we have a fire drill with Olson Middle School at 2 o'clock. Please review protocol. And then I rescheduled our student council meeting for 2:45 in the kids' fire room near the media center, and reps for grades 2 through 5 should attend. PLC goals. Please remember to document your SMART goals. Not everyone has posted their SMART goal, and connect it to the school improvement plan, or the SIP. White Tiger tickets. Lots of tickets are given out, so keep up the great work. Please utilize the class tickets versus each child. And what I mean by that is sometimes teachers are giving out each student in class a ticket. If you have 25 kids in the class, you're giving out 25 tickets. Let's give, if it's the class did a good job, please give one ticket to the class and call it a specific teacher's name. So if it's Mrs. Coley's class, you would give one ticket and put it in the ticket into the class bucket. That would help us a great deal. Student climate survey. These are the results from this fall. If you look on the very far right, you can see the numbers. That is the results from the fall of last year, and then the new numbers, the current numbers, are to the left. So as you see engagement, which is what we're working on in our SIP, we are up 3%, which is great. Rigorous expectations about the same, maybe down 1%. School climate down about 1.5%, which isn't a big change. Teacher school support up by 0.2, and then our sense of belonging is up about 1.5%. So numbers are indicating that our kids are feeling like they are loved and cared for, and I owe that, and we owe that to the great teachers and people at this school. How to increase learning. I'd like to share 3 ways that learning can increase. One is to raise the level of teacher knowledge of content, so that's like the PD that we get. 2, raise level of rigor or expectations so that we push kids to meet grade level expectations or beyond. And 3, the role of the student interacting or engaging. So those 3 things together can be very powerful, and that's how we can increase our learning. So please keep those things in mind as you continue to do your thing. Grade level meetings. Each grade level in grade 3 through 5, when we meet on Tuesday, each teacher, I'd like for them to select 2 to 3 striving readers from their class prior to our meeting. And please do not select kids that receive EL, special ed, except for kids who are speech only, or intervention services. And be ready to discuss how we can support them. These are the kids that kind of are on that bubble that don't get that, may not need that extra support, or we can get missed sometimes. So I want to focus on that. So that's what we're going to discuss on Tuesday. Math classroom visits, MCVs. We gathered that information a few weeks back, and then we'll talk about the reading classroom visits in the next slide. So what are the GLOWs, things that are going well? Learning targets were posted. Quite evident that high student engagement. Majority of our kids were working in small group, and lots of kids were talking. Grows, things we could get better at, or again, this is one snapshot. We didn't see this. Anecdotal notes taken. I'm not saying it's not happening, but we didn't see that much. And performance criteria is another area we didn't see as much. Reading classroom visits. GLOWs are things that we saw a lot. Learning targets posted. Gradual release of responsibility was more evident in reading, because we asked kids about what they were learning and they were connecting to what was happening. Small group, and in the small group they were doing phonics lessons, or they were working on guided reading. And then the last part was students know what they're expected to learn and do, which is huge. Just about every kid we talked to said, this is what I'm supposed to do, and this is how I get there. So that's kudos to the teachers all of you that are working hard to do that. Grows, similar things we did not see, anecdotal notes taken, performance criteria. It can be, again, this is a snapshot, and you folks know that I spend a lot of time around in the classroom, so this is just one piece of the puzzle. I don't want people to feel like they're being judged, but it just gives the district an idea of where PD could come from based on gathering data from all the 10 schools. My Sabres survey. All classes have completed it. There's a few kids missing because due to complications or being that they're out sick. Thank you for helping get that done. Sarah and Caitlin are going to review the data, and they're going to cross-reference with people that they think might need some support. And then they're going to assist in making that'll help them make their groupings for kids that need some help, okay, or that need some extra support. And also, I put a resource in the email that's sent this memo, and that came directly from Sarah for staff that they can utilize to help with kids with social emotional learning. Well, that's it. Thank you and have a great weekend.